If the American intelligence community is supposed to operate like an elite, high-stakes spy thriller, the current administration has officially turned it into an episode of a chaotic home renovation show. U.S. President just appointed Housing Finance Agency Chief, the head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, to be the acting director of national intelligence. Yes, a real estate and housing executive is now holding the keys to the CIA. And as if on cue, a massive strategic leak hit the press, revealing U.S. President allegedly scolding Israeli Prime Minister. It leaves the public wondering, is the intelligence community actually gathering secrets? Or are they just trying to flip the Middle East for a quick profit? According to reports from AFP and American media outlets, Housing Finance Agency Chief's sudden appointment to replace former intelligence director as acting DNI
has drawn sharp criticism, as intelligence veterans point out his total lack of national security experience, highlighting that his primary
qualification appears to be extreme political loyalty. Almost simultaneously, Al Jazeera reported on a highly convenient intelligence leak regarding a tense phone call between U.S. President and Israeli Prime Minister. Defense analysts heavily suspect this was a calculated strategic leak designed to manipulate public perception and project American strength amidst the stalled diplomatic negotiations regarding the Iranian war. This blending mix of property management loyalty and global espionage is creating massive anxiety in geopolitical markets. When you put a housing executive in charge of the nation's most sensitive international data, foreign allies and domestic markets immediately question the integrity of the information. A strategic leak is a classic diplomatic tool, but when it happens under an intelligence director who spent his career dealing with mortgage rates, the global market doesn't know whether to brace for a Middle Eastern conflict or a sudden drop in suburban housing prices. The cinematic visualization of this appointment is pure, unadulterated satire. Imagine the highly secure, heavily guarded Situation Room deep inside the Pentagon. Housing Finance Agency Chief confidently walks through the steel vault door marked "Top Secret," carrying a hard hat and a giant roll of suburban house blueprints. The walls are covered with classified satellite imagery of Iran, Israeli Prime Minister, and complex military movements. A seasoned CIA operative leans over to Housing Finance Agency Chief and nervously whispers, "Sir, we have a massive strategic leak." Housing Finance Agency Chief squints at the map, pulls out a tape measure, and asks, "Well, is it a leak in the roof, or did a pipe burst?" Call the plumber. Ultimately, Washington is discovering that managing global intelligence isn't exactly like managing a real estate portfolio. You can flip a house, but you can't easily flip a strategic geopolitical leak when the entire world is watching the water damage spread.